how was Sasha Banks treated in the WWE when she was here? We had this debate, and I want to bring the people in on this debate. Was Sasha Banks ultimately treated good in her time being with the company, or was she treated bad? You tell me first, John.
Honestly, I think she was treated badly because I feel like they kind of treated her like a transitional champion every time she got the belt, and I do feel like this is really due to the fact Vince doesn't know what he was holding on to versus what Triple H had. Triple H obviously like loves Sasha and obviously wants to do and was trying to get into the best position. In fact, part of the reason why we know about Sasha is because Triple H is believing in her. And that same level of care and belief didn't go into what Vince McMahon wanted for him. Vince was, when he gets obsessed with something, he kind of like sidetracks everybody in between and just does not care. Grand example would be with was when we had the storyline where we had Triple H beat Booker T when it should have been Booker T's time to win, but he was so fixated on Brock versus Kurt that nothing else mattered. And I feel like that kept happening with Sasha. And if you paid attention to Sasha Banks, interview with Stone Cold Steve Austin, she'll let you know she was tired of getting treated like the side chick, pretty much. Like she was getting tired of the cards she was dealt. So I feel like she's one of the best. She's one of the four horsewomen, and she's probably either not the second best or the best out of all of them, next to Charlotte. And she wasn't getting her proper due.
I'm gonna say, okay, I don't think she was treated bad. I don't think she is treated as great as she should have been treated because I'm a huge Sasha Banks fan. She wasn't treated like Charlotte. That's how I feel. She wasn't treated like Charlotte, but that doesn't mean she was treated
Or Becky.
badly. Like to me, she just never got her real championship reign, like an extended championship reign. She never really got that. But outside of that, Sasha Banks, like, she accomplished everything in the business. And I think she would accomplish more even if she returns. She will accomplish even more. So I'm like, to me, I can't really say she was treated badly. Like you become Raw Women's Champion multiple times. You also was a SmackDown Women's Champion. You had the first ever women's main event. Basically, was it the first? No, it wasn't the first ever. But y'all put on a 5-star amazing match with her and Bianca Belair that puts over Bianca. And since then, Bianca has been champion still. So, for the most part. So I'm like, Sasha, I don't think she was treated badly. She just didn't get that extended, championship reign. But outside of that,
Yep.
she's done everything. She was in the freaking women's Hell in a Cell match. She was in the Raw Women's Royal Rumble and in it for an extended amount of time. I believe she was like in one of the years she came in at like number one and was in the match for a long time. She still needs to win a Raw Women's Royal Rumble. Feel like that could still happen though. So I'm like, I can't say she was treated bad. She just wasn't treated like Charlotte.
Or Becky. I'm
Or
gonna keep bringing up Becky for a reason, Doug.
and she was the first ever women's tag team champion. Her and Bailey. So I'm like,
But
I'm
let's look at it in the grand scheme of things. They may have been the first ever for a lot of these things, right? But they never held on to cement them anyway. Because let's remember when her and Bailey became those champions, what did we do? We gave it to the Iconics at WrestleMania in that trash match where there was like what, five tag teams at the same time?
hmm.
And the Iconics aren't even in the WWE no, but they're in TNA, I think. We gave them the belt for no reason.
I mean, there's definitely some points. I'm the biggest Sasha Banks fan, and I feel like she definitely could have been treated. She could have been given that extended like championship reign. But outside of that, imagine if she would have got that. To me, she literally has accomplished everything in the business. So I'm like, to me, all she basically needs is a real like lengthy championship reign. But that's why I'm like, I can't really call that bad because there's a lot other people that's gotten a lot less opportunities. It was like kind of dogged.
But how many of them were as good as Sasha though?
um, I
I'm gonna
mean,
say right now, Sasha blows Trish out the water when it comes to wrestling ability.
like if we're talking about men right now, I feel like I feel like Seth Rollins could be treated better.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely could be treated better. But Seth Rollins is also kind of going through that little similar stage right now where, he just not being treated at the, very best that he could be treated to me. But to a lot of that goes to because this bloodline storyline was just over the top. And Roman is just really good. And there's no split championship belts. So but I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm the biggest Sasha Banks fan, so I'm like, I do want to see her back in the WWE at one point in time, and I feel like she's gonna be given that. She's probably gonna eventually come back, win the Women's Royal Rumble, and then like go on to face whoever the champion is at that time. So,
Mm.
but let us know in the comment section, people. What y'all think? Do you think Sasha Banks was treated badly in the WWE, or was she treated good? Or she just wasn't treated as good as she deserved.